Alright. Everything's set up and all that good stuff. Whoa, stream has started. Yeah. And it looks like the thing for the chat thing in OBS is, and well, actually just Twitch in general, the chat, the list of people, whatever, is fixed. It's actually listing people with the actual roles and such that they have. Which is good. It's good. Yeah, so tonight, gonna do it. Drum roll. We're gonna play King of the Castle. We're gonna play King of the Castle. I'm gonna give it a bit for people to come in here. I'm gonna give it a bit. Nope, I didn't want, I wanted to focus on OBS, not open up VC Face. Go away. I'm using Wardo. I'm using Wardo, which Wardo seems to actually be working. And it actually has a dedicated Sprout 2 thing. I forgot about this. You might notice that something looks different about the model. I actually have a point light set onto the model that's like right in front of the model, like right over there, and it's like pointing directly at me and such. So it's giving it a much different lighting and such. I went around and did a bunch of setting tweaks and such to try and figure out like a way to make things better and such in terms of performance and everything. And I found some things out, I figured some things out, and I fixed some things. So maybe Warda will perform better than it has in the past, and overall perform better than VC Face. I mean, just the fact that it has a dedicated Sprout 2 camera, OSC kind of thing to send out directly to OBS is miles beyond VC Face. I mean, just that alone is miles ahead and above VC Face. And it actually works. It actually works in everything. And there's like a singular, you have a singular dedicated Sprout 2 camera going out from Wardo directly to OBS. So that's one great thing. So that alone should help in terms of the performance of everything and such. And then plus just some other things that I tweaked and changed and all sorts of stuff. It should have an overall better performance and such. So things should die less. But things should die less. But I have to I have to admit to something. I have to admit to something. So I got distracted before starting this stream. I got distracted with something. So you know the game that's come out recently called Party Animals? Well, I've been watching a lot of it. I've been watching Zentrea play it. I've been watching Giga play it. I've been watching a few other people that I usually watch play it. And oh my gosh, I was just like, this looks so much fun. It's so funny and everything. And the fact that you don't have to have friends with you to play it, you can just go in by yourself and play it. And just do like quick match, I was like, you know what? I'll bite the bullet. I bit the bullet. I got it. And let me tell you, I played 2 matches. I played 2 quick matches. Yeah, 2 quick matches. I played the Ichiban whatever match where you have to throw people off the ring into the gas and have the gas kill them or whatever. And then I played the football match one. Let me tell you, it is so much fun. It is so much fun. And it is so funny. It is so funny. I played it. I choose the otter to play as. I was like scrolling through all the animals and whatever, and like the otter is the best because of one thing. It has the best. It has the best Viking outfit costume thing. It has the #1 best Viking outfit costume. There's a few that have a Viking outfit thing, but the otter has the best. And also just the otter's great. I love otters. Otters are amazing. Otters are funny. Otters are also funny, but yeah. So I played a couple of rounds of that before starting stream, and I was like, okay. I actually won. So I won the first match. It was so you have, what is it, 4 teams of 2 for that one where you have to throw them out the ring and have the gas kill them. You have like 4 teams of 2, and me and this other guy, we were wrecking house. Me and my teammate were wrecking house. And I wasn't expecting much out of myself with the football one. I was like, I'll run interference, but I'm not going to do anything with the ball. I ended up doing like a lot with the football one. I ended up like not only running interference, but like getting the ball out of the hands of the other team and such. And getting the ball in the hands of my team. It was great. It was so much fun. I want to play more of it. It's like, that's how much fun it is. Like, it's so funny and fun and quirky and stylistic and everything. It's just like, yeah, no, that's not a game that you can get tired of. That's not a game that will get old. It's so funny. It's so great. I was just laughing my butt off the whole time. I was laughing my butt off the whole time playing it. Oh man, I want to play more of it. It's so fun. It's so fun. And yeah, for those that saw the Twitter post today, certain circumstances led to me not doing a day stream. I woke up like at 10 a.m. and was ready and everything, you know. So I didn't sleep all day, which is great. I used the time to work on a bunch of other stuff. I got a bunch of stuff uploaded and some other stuff. Made the schedule, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, it was just some things were going on that needed to happen and such, and with certain circumstances, it just led to not a good time for me to do a day stream. So unfortunately, that was unfortunate. I didn't do a day stream, but we'll be doing a day stream tomorrow. Tuesday, I have an appointment to go somewhere, so there won't be a day stream Tuesday. No day stream Tuesday. But the rest of the week, day stream. Gonna really put forth whatever necessary to make sure that those day streams happen. Because they should happen. They need to happen. Because I need to finish that portrait. I need to make that animated emote and just learning Japanese. learning Japanese. Which, actually, and speaking of languages, I was actually thinking today because I was watching Alfie's stream, Alf Hail Day. She had her birthday stream today, so I was watching her, and she had her, who she's Swedish, and then Lumi, who's Finnish, and then this other person who's Norwegian. And it really got me thinking. It's like, all right. Because I've the languages I've got on my list right now to learn is Japanese, Korean, and then one of like a Scandinavian language. And so it's like really got me thinking, like, man, what language do I learn? For that. Should I learn Dutch? Should I learn Norwegian? Should I learn Swedish? Which of those languages? I don't know. And I was thinking, like, because my original plan was to get good with Japanese, learn Japanese, get good with it, then go into Korean, next. But I had a thought of that maybe going from one Asian language to the other language, to another Asian language might not be a good idea. So I thought, what if I go from the Asian language to Germanic language of Scandinavian, whatever it is that I choose, which I'm kind of debating between Dutch and Norwegian. I don't know which one. Either Dutch or Norwegian, I think, is between the two languages I might learn for whole Scandinavian Viking, Viking language, as you may say. That'll be interesting. That'll be really interesting. And I kind of really, like, afterwards, after learning Japanese, Korean, and either Norwegian or Dutch, I kind of want to just continue learning more languages and just see, like, how many languages can I, like, fit in my brain? Pick Russian back up. I don't know. Or pick Russian back up, or relearn French. Relearn French and re-solidify myself with that. I'm not sure about the French one, though. I'm not so sure about the French one. Not so sure about the French one. But the Russian one, that would be interesting to pick up. No, don't. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna make a comment. It's like, I think all my British friends wouldn't like me, wouldn't like, if I, refreshed my French. Like, no. Don't do it. Don't go French. Go Russian before you go French. Or something. I don't know. Let me drink some of my tea. Now, I'm not sure exactly how the Twitch Plays Kingdom Castle works. I don't know how that's gonna work and how what the setup is gonna actually be like. So I might switch it over from just heading to the game early and just like fiddle around with stuff while continuing to wait and such and see how things work and everything. Because that might prove tediously difficult or something. We'll see. I guess. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and launch the game. Maybe fiddle around with some of this stuff in the background. Oh yeah, Alpha, you should tell the rest of the lounge, the rest of the gang group, get party animals. That game is so fun. It is so stupid and fun and funny. It's just great. I played 2 matches, but I've been watching a bit of it. It's fun. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. Let's see, there is account link. Secure link, we only use the minimum permissions needed to verify your identity. Star in this story. As a premium player, your character will guest star more often in a Monarchy storyline. Yes, link. Authorize. Connected. Your custom noble will now appear in any Twitch stream of King of the Castle you join. As a premium player, your noble will appear more often in King of the Castle games. If you stream King of the Castle on Twitch, the game will now pick up any commands from your chat. Our Twitch extension allows players in your Twitch chat to see their region, wealth, and schemes. Twitch extension for streamers. Don't forget you can host party games and have 3 to 4 nobles join you for free at kotc.app. You may now close this page at any time. Extension for streamers. Okay. King Castle Twitch extension is here. This extension shows chat players what region they are in, their personal wealth stat, the region scheme name, and the stat goal, as well as if they are in a rebellion or not. It also minimizes... Hey, Major! You here to get medieval? If they are in a rebellion or not. It also minimizes to just a region icon to allow the discerning noble a more minimalist view. Are we doing that? It's a Twitch chat thing, so it's through Twitch. Install this extension now and get the full king. Okay, yeah, I will install this extension. Hand, sit. You must configure this third-party extension before you go live. Well, to provide the best experience for your viewers, once active, you can manage your extension by visiting. So if I refresh this, oh no, it's there. The extension is there. The extension is there. You're in space. Nice. Yeah, I saw you launch Starfield. Okay. So that's linked. So All right, interesting. So new dynasty. All right, let's just kind of get the beginning setup of this. I'm just kind of figuring things out. Okay, so play on Twitch, stream on Twitch, and your viewers can join your game simply by typing into chat. Players who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. Okay. Okay, so if that's how it is, if that's how it works, it's just through interaction through the Twitch, like actually putting in commands through the chat. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swap this over. It was gonna be a thing where I was gonna like wait a bit and do my usual just chatting thing that I've been doing, but I'm gonna swap this over. King of the cast. Hand, what are you doing? Stop. Cease. Sit. King of the castle. Okay. All right. We're gonna do this. So play on Twitch. Yeah. Continue. Twitch extension shows players there. Yeah, I've got that extension. Okay. So there are the Barons of the March, Chiefs of the North, Counts of the East, Grandees of the South, Patricians of the Coast. I kind of like... I mean, I know what you want. I know what you want, Alpha. You want the Barons. I want to do Barons, Chiefs, and East. Yeah, let's do that. Barons, Chiefs, and East. Just not Grandees nuts, yeah.
You are watching a master
Yo,
at work.
State. Join the game. Your nobles may now join via Twitch chat with !join followed by pronoun, e.g. join she. Players can join mid-game and their wealth and region are saved in continued games. Okay. Well, there you go. It's up there. !join. Players who own the game can type join region in Twitch chat to join a specific region, for example. All right. Wait for people to get in here. What? The game kind of screwed you, Alpha. The game screwed you. Yeah, that's not the Barons. Can I move you? And it put you as they, them. Why did it put you as they, them? What? What? I'm coming back in a minute. I just started. Why did it put you in? Why did it put you? What? All right, that didn't work. I'm so baffled as why it put you as they, them. Didn't Alpha do that though? Oh no, yeah, you didn't do that, Alpha. You didn't do... Okay, try join, exclamation join he and then Barons and see if it puts you in Barons. It may not allow you in Barons just because there's not enough people yet. Yeah. It might be because there's not enough people just yet. North it is. Be one of my people. Hey, Major, I know you're out there. Get your butt in here. You don't think it's even showing your character? No, it's not. Oh, I know why. I know why, Alpha. Because have you linked? Have you done the Twitch link? Also, hello, Guard Jaeger. Have you done the Twitch link thing? Because that's what allows you for that to do that. That's actually what it is. That's actually what it is. You haven't done the link thing because it doesn't know that you have bought the game, and so you have to do the link thing, and then once you do that, then you'll be able to join the Barons. Yeah, you're in the counts, Jaeger. I figured it out. I figured it out. It's like hair in my mouth. Bada bing, bada bong. I have no clue what the heck is this game. So, alright, so the premise of this game is that I'm controlling the monarchy. I am the king. I'm controlling the current dynasty and such. And you play as a noble of a faction. and it is your job to work with the other nobles, if there are other nobles of your faction, to either usurp the current monarchy and place your own person of your faction on the throne, or help the current monarchy to achieve the current monarchy's goal. You've added access, just not doing it? Really? We're all gonna die. Great, I have to be filling counts. Can't switch on the Twitch version, only party games, I believe. Well, no, it does say up here that new Dynasty players who own the game can type join region in Twitch chat to join a specific region, for example. So it does say that, but I don't know. The thing is that it's not showing Alpha's character, though. Even though he has his Twitch linked. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start. This is a good beginning. I'm gonna go ahead and start. We got all the factions filled. I'm gonna go ahead and start and let people roll in as it goes. I wonder if this is gonna stay up there for people to know what to do, or if people just know what to do. Maybe the extension tells people what to do, maybe. But anyways, let's begin the game. As I drink my tea. Let's get medieval. Alright. I already know all this stuff, but I'll leave this up there for you guys to see. Monarch winning. Acquire an heir. When completed, your ambition to win your first reign will likely end in disaster. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Monarch schemes. Keep an eye on the region schemes. If they pass all their stages, they'll win the game. Hand! Sit! Sit! What are you doing? Stop! Hand! Down. I don't know what it's tracking. They'll win the game. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, the regions may rebel against you. Nobles winning. To win, pass all 3 stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels, which are affected in votes. Nobles voting. How you vote is up to you, for your region's scheme to stop other schemes or for the good of the kingdom. Nobles rebellions. If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. Experimenting. Experienced player here. No need? Alright, good. I know there's some people here that are not experienced. You try to play Loyalist? Alright. Events. Yep. Alright. Let's go. Coronation. This is the monarch. Yep. Alright, no tutorial. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. Hand! Sit! Let's get this over with, then. What? Why? Why? Hand. Though the counts always betray everyone. You know, that is kind of true. Honestly, that really is kind of true. Shall we call the nobles in? Yes. Yep. Oh, okay, there. Is there something shiny that could possibly think that in your hand? No. I just have a really bad web camera. Stop. Stop tracking. I don't know what you're tracking, but it's not my hand. Choices and stat. Yes. Voting. Yes. Available monarchs vote. All right, start your voting. I don't know how this is working. Oh, type exclamation vote A, B, C, or D in chat to cast your vote. Okay, so that's how it works. That's how it works. Here, I'll get out. I'll get out of the way so you can see everything. Well, that didn't work. Oh, got one vote. Ah, okay, okay. All right. Actually, let me, I was going to keep myself big, but let me make myself smaller. Boop. You just think Chad's very slow right now? Yeah. All right, continue. Voting has closed. Let's go. Throw the king in the river. Yep, I know about stat changes. It is decided. The king will be thrown in the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Stifling. Yeah, small dark will be better than this. Council introduction! Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the bleak march. Introduce the chiefs of the north. Good luck in the days ahead, your majesty. You'll need it dealing with us lot. You're gonna hear me do a lot of voices. Premium nobles. Ooh. Yes. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. And barons of the march. Held and well met, your highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, I don't know I don't know the region of which the barons are, so I don't know what accent comes out of the region of the barons. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. Cowboy? All right, sure. I'll make them. I know they're not. I know they're like Europe, basically. As I know from Alpha, but I can totally make them cowboys. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No. No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. They're Slavic? Oh. Ah, okay. Path to victory. Air inhibition. Yep, I know this. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet Clement in your place. Those fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. Slavic cowboy. Better kings than you have been toppled by their treacherous nobles, your majesty. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir. and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna go military. Hand! Cease! Sit! There you go. I'm gonna go military as a conqueror. A warrior king is should be remembered fondly. He wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Gonna need to trace that trade. Yeah, your trade's a little low at the moment. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, your majesty. End season. Now you play all the events of the game by clicking end season. Schemes. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. So, Barons, this is you. Only Barons vote on this. Katja of the of the pretty high estate bloodline, charismatic marcher, prodigy, stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When we have the bounds of the march backed down from a fight, never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. That's my best Slavic. Alright. This is all you, estate, or whoever else is barons at the moment. Chica. Blat. Privyet. Da. Sorcery, raise authority. Alright. Voting closed. The barons plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles. Perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their authority, or to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, barons must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Tove of the Major Apocalypse clan, powerful northern orator, stands precariously on a log house crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Chiefs of the North, we all know ours should be on the throne, not this imposter King Duke Hermosen. How do we make that happen? Alright. Chiefs, your time to vote. Whoever's chiefs, including you, Major, it is time to vote. Subterfuge, prophecy, or hornblower. Alright. Prophecy. You have two factions raising authority. The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new queen rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. Chief and barons are working together. Sick, yeah. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. And now to the east. Kalaman of the Guard Jaeger dynasty, charismatic Eastern prodigy, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king Duke Hamuzan wears the crown. Alright, counts, it's your time to vote. Doppelganger. Alright. The counts plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the counts must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Alright. Climates. Here you can view the region's schemes and their climates. Yep. When you have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. This vote is between 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir, if you have one. Alright. This is what you guys are going for. Continue to laws of the land. Adopt a law. Here you can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. You can only adopt 1 new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws to use. How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. Nobles vote for the monarch's choice. They gain 500 personal wealth. Sure. Yeah, I'll let you guys get some money. Alright. In season. Alright. The Honor Guard. Now that you're king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Please don't hurt me. I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to Killing above all. You know, I kind of have to go for my people. I've made my decision. I kind of have to go for my people. I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. I gotta go with the Northern Warriors. Gotta go with my people. I'll make the arrangements at once. The warrior heroes arrive. A few weeks later, they swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Alright. An invasion and theft. Oh boy. Let's see what the invasion is. Your Majesty, this year we'll be holding the Winterfest in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. Oh, invitation. It was so tiny. Listen, 4K screen, text is tiny. It looked like invasion. You guys get the benefit of it being shrunk down to 1080p. Winterfest, what is that? 10 days of drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, stamping, drinking, and drinking, your majesty. Zoom in. Perhaps. All will take place at the coldest time of the year, as the snows bury us in, but you won't need to wrap up warm. That's what the whiskey is for. Skillish. I look forward to it. Ha! I can't wait. Winterfest is a special time of the year, you'll see. Alright. A theft. Blah, blah, blah. Doc, your majesty. This is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Count Godjäger shook my hand as a supposed show of recollection and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Blood and stars! Nonsense! Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find the thing. Your Majesty, a feud stood between your families for centuries. Godjäger's ancestry left my ancestral tribe to rot and the woods and for the wolves to consume. That's because his ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household. Enough! I know Godjäger stole my priceless ring. It brings them much great luck and bounty, and my dear cousin is to wealth when I marry. Send the Chancellor to the east to investigate. Arrest Count Jaeger immediately. Leave the squabbling nobles to deal with the situation themselves. You know what? I'm gonna stay out of this one. I'll let you guys choose. Voting time. Everyone's voting B. Oh boy. Sorry, you're... No, I'm innocent, I tell you. Come on, out you go. Jaeger the Second has joined the council. Jaeger has been imprisoned. As the watch drag him out, the council halls falls into stunned silence, but the barons share satisfied glances. Defiance is now loyal for the march, and the authority is now risen. Alright. End the season. Alright, buildings! Nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in the region, each of which affects a stat. Pay attention to what it is. This is done through an auction where only 2 most funded buildings are chosen. Only 2. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command. ! Fund AX, where X is personal wealth. So exclamation point fund fund whatever you want to choose. So A, B, C, D, E, F, and then X is however much you want to fund. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. All right. I'm going to hit start auction. Get your auctioneers ready. Here we go. There it is up at the top. Fund whatever letter you want to fund with your with whatever wealth, how much you want. It's fund, not vote. There we go. Drink my tea here. All right. Major, the biggest contributor on the monument and estate, the biggest on the cathedral. All right. End the season. Uh-oh. Crop blight. Uh-oh. Word from the march. Finding a spouse. Find a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You'd better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. But what is your preference, men, woman, or do you not mind? I'd like a woman. Give me a woman. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Alright, what's this crop blight? What's happening to the east? Pardon me, your grace, but a terrible blight has been affected our barley crop in the east. And what can we do about it? It breaks my heart, your majesty, but we need to abandon the harvest and raise the affected crops. Hopefully that will contain the spread, though it will mean a hard winter. Jaeger II. Don't listen to these arrogant lowborn, your highness. They're overreaching as usual. Burning the crops would cause far more famine than it would prevent. Challenges. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. The percentage shows the chance of success. Raise the blighted barley crop. Harvest as much as possible, farming down, defiance down. Consult a witch. Pray to the ninth for a miracle. You know what? Can I? Oh, I have to click on that. Okay. I'm gonna say this. Voting has begun. I'll get out of the way a little bit. Wow, that's pretty split. Well then. Voting tied at 1. Well, let's harvest as much as possible. The nobles approve, though the farmers shake their heads and warn of dire times to come. And they're right. The blight continues to spread at an alarming rate. Soon the whole barley harvest is black, shriveled and inedible. Oh boy. It's a good thing I didn't choose farming. Word from the march. Ugh, my liege, I have something of a bit embarrassing to report. Counts got boned, yeah, they really did. Remember I accused Count Yagel's second fathers of stealing my family's lucky ring, and he was arrested? Funny thing, my cousin was the culprit. I needed a ring to prepare for my death letter of the Yager family. I knew our families would never allow such a match, so it had to be a secret. I knew the magic ring would bring good fortune to our union. It was the perfect gift. What? Dracov's bones! My father's rotting away in prison because of this travesty. Your family are honorless knaves. Don't think I'm letting the letter anywhere near that cousin of yours. For once we agree, Count. Please counsel your majesty. Step in and end this ridiculous romance. Cooldown 1 turn. Well... you know what? I like the authority, even though it goes towards your guys' thing, but I like the authority. Even though stability goes down a little bit. Voting. All right. Forbid the union. Bells, your highness. How could you do this? Come on, you. We're packing off to the Isle of Sal within the week. As Cat begins their long voyage to Sal, Valletta is sent to learn diplomacy in Tavalon. The two find themselves a world apart. Authority is now imperious. As word spreads about what happened, it becomes clear that peasants across the kingdom despise the decision. Alright. Ancient prophecy foretelling the puddle around the tablets. Then the gods are good. We are blessed. Tove will be our queen now. All hail the Lord in there. Cheers circled the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Tove's head. The people of the north are rising. Garhala's warriors have already pledged themselves to us. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old rays of the north alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Tove. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. In the march, Baron Estate stands atop a border fort, flanked by soldiers, glaring out over Ashmeaden territory with a scowl. Below, a portcullis rattles open, twisted stone figure is carried into the fortress, borne on a palanquin, carried by hollow-eyed apprentices. The Baron goes down to meet him. Oh, it's so wit. Well, I have taken time out of my very busy schedule to come and meet you in this pitfall of a fort on the backside of nowhere. I thought we might have a common goal. Save your breath. I already know what you want from me. Assistance in overthrowing the current king, am I right? Well, was it that obvious? I was born a long time before yesterday, my good Baron, and unlike some of my more isolated colleagues, I'm no stranger to political machinations. I don't know what that is, honestly. It's the wizard witch recruiting a wizard. First time I've seen it. On this occasion, our goals happen to align, but I cannot act on your behalf. Not until the bees are taken care of. Not the bees! Oh no, the bees! Did you say bees? Yes. On this plane, they're simple insects, but in the the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of being. They have an innate fondness for royalty, and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk, beyond the occasional sting, so you can deal with them. Gortys sets up residence on Marcher land, raising a tower in a matter of hours. For miles around, the crops wither and die as magical radiation ravages the landscape. For the next stage of their scheme, the Barons must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 turns. Oh, combined. I was about to say, hey, it doesn't go up as high as 14. Oh, boy. Also, welcome, Rikara. Yep, taxation. Alrighty. Okay, I'll keep it a common tax. I'll keep it a common tax for now. No, I'll keep it a common for now. Yeah, I'll keep it common. End season. All right. Ceremony of friendship. Eligible options. Winterfest. Eligible options. Oh boy. Here we go. I have found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Hand. Sit. Sit. Stop. Hand. Go down. I don't know what you're tracking. Good lord. And a partner for life to have and hold. Don't forget. I suppose so. The alliance comes first. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she has arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by cloth. Alright, then let's see the eligible bachelorets. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Hilde, firstborn daughter of the Northern Major Apocalypse clan. She's your typical Northern lass, big, brawny, and honest, in the same way an axe to the face is honest. Okay. Strangely enough, for a Northerner, she's enthusiastic, covert to the worship of the 9th god. She was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Zinnia, the oldest daughter of the Eastern God-Yeg dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made her look so severe. Just a trick of the light, perhaps. Spends most of her time indoors, poring over musty tomes. She's obsessed with her family's legacy. She's encouraging candidate. don't see what all the fuss is about personally. I'm just seeing any. Yeah. What? Bald. And finally, we have March's offering. Imbi, scion of the prestigious Rakara bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed. Mostly well-meaning. Let's go. Like most of the barons, her great passion is haunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Also got a fight with her local bishop a couple of years back. Gave him a bloody nose. You're bald in real life too? Oh my gosh. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll all anger the other regions. We all gain a lifelong alliance. I made my decision. I like Hilde. I do like Hilde. Hilde, I must go with my people. Again. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. If anyone knows what I'm doing, you get extra bonus points. If anyone knows what I'm doing for the Queen Mother, you get extra bonus points. Ceremony of friendship. Your Majesty, too long have we let tension simmer between us. We are citizens of the same kingdom, are we not? We worship the same god. Come on, go. I just want to assure you that the counts are loyal, despite the rumors, and prove it. And to prove it, let's hold a ceremony of friendship, where we renew our feudal vows. What does that involve? It's basically a big party followed by a renewal of our vows of loyalty. This is a counts-only affair, by the way. Other regions are not invited. Though, unfortunately, we still need council approval to open the treasury purse strings. Declare a day of public celebration across the kingdom. The king shall attend a private counts-only party. Ceremony friendship. Voting time. Finish off my tea here. All right. Voting has closed. Across the kingdom, workers down their tools for the day to celebrate the enduring friendship of the counts and the king. Meanwhile, you lead the counts on a public procession through the capital. As the sun sets, the counts kneel before you in the city square and repeat their feudal vows. You anoint each of their foreheads with a dab of sacred oil. They rise to their feet again and embrace you one by one. Finished off my tea. Oh, Winterfest. I was like, what else is there? After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of the Chief Tissel. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at Winterfest to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? Casket of overflowing sapphires, an axe with an emerald-encrusted shaft, some fine silk pajamas, nothing. Champion warhorse. That brings your trade up. I'll give you guys an axe. What an extraordinary craftsmanship! Useless as a flagon full of seawater, of course, but it certainly looks pretty. I'll make sure all the chiefs know of your generosity. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple of hours in, you are extremely drunk, a little merry, still stone cold sober. I don't need to lower the defiance. I'll say merry. I don't need to lower the defiance anymore. So it's merry. As Winterfest draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns rancorous, whatever. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall getting into a fight, taking part in a contest, leading the entire hall in song. You know what? Leading the entire hall in song, that's something I actually probably would do. The chiefs roar alongside you, full-throated as you sing the stirring battle songs of the north long into the night. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. Your own hangover isn't too bad, but the thought of the voyage home makes you wince. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. Alright. In the season! Monarch's Iron Choice. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option if chosen. They gain +1 authority. Timer set to 15 seconds and the vote will automatically close once the timer's over. You already have the maximum number of double laws. Please choose one of the current laws to replace. Oh, can I just end the year? Because I don't want to. Okay, I like the ones I have. Oh boy, what is that? Tithe trouble. Let's just do royal wedding first. Your wedding to Hilda is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's cathedral with Hilda at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Hilda, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. Nice. By the time you find yourself alone with Hilda, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. I miss the north. It's too warm down here, and people twist their words. They don't mean what they say. I don't know what that is. You know what? I'd much prefer to roll from the north if I could. I mean, yeah. I don't know what that's gonna do, but yeah. I can see why. Everyone down here speaks in circles, insulting each other without the really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it. You get used to it. I suppose you were born into it. Weren't you? You had no choice but to get used to it. After finishing the last wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your wife is happy to take her time getting to know you. Alright, what's wrong with the East? Your Highness, I've come to submit a complaint about the Counts of the East. Lately, they've been neglecting their tithes. I'm not a debt collector. Oh boy. Who do you think the common folk will blame if the church starts failing? Me? No, Your Highness. They'll blame you alone. Especially if I tell my priest to spread word that you refuse to help a holy man in need. Go away, you irritating old fart. Fine, I'll help. The worst offender is Count God Diego II. He hasn't paid his tithe in years. I want an example to be made of him. Oh boy. Order the counts to pay their tithes in full. Toss count in the dungeon as an example. Another Jaeger in prison. The count should be exempt from paying tithes. Do nothing to address the problem. You know what? I'm not gonna put my vote in there. I'll let you guys go. You guys go for it. You guys go for it. Oh no. Oh no, we're throwing another Jaeger in prison. I'm sorry, Jaeger. You've gotten the butt of the whole thing this whole entire time. Here we go again. Oh no. What? Just because I'm not paying my tithes? No, you can't do this to me. Oh yes we can. Hands behind your back, you faceless scum. After that, the rest of the counts pay their tithes promptly, and for the rest of the year, the Archbishop is most grateful, and his priests preach of your faith. Count Guard Jaeger II has been imprisoned. Guard Jaeger III has joined the council. Some counts' wealth has decreased. Faith is now devout in the East. Oh my gosh. Alright, bad press. What's going on in March? My lord, you must have seen this. Look at it. It's a poster for Cat and Voletta, the latest play by playwright, the leader of the Bright Stags, popular marcher theater troupe. They've dramatized recent events in the march. The play is horribly disrespectful. They practically have me breathing fire and threatening to murder my cousin. And surely my lord isn't such a tyrant as the Bright Stags suggest. Allow it to continue. Trade goes up. Defiance goes up, stability goes down. Throw playwright and the Bright Stags in the dungeon. Authority up, stability down. Pay the Bright Stags to put on other stories instead. The king should write his own play. 20% chance. Are the checks good or based for us in the list there? So treasury is this right here. The chance thing is based on different things here. It's more just an overall kingdom thing with the chance. But trade. So the trade thing would be the March's trade goes up. And the March's defiance goes up. And overall stability of the kingdom goes down. That's A. B, the authority of the kingdom goes up. So this right here. And then stability of the kingdom goes down. Vote D for fun. It's a 20% chance. But yeah, so that's the general thing. And when you see a money bag, that's your own money. But the stacks of coins is the kingdom's money of the treasury. All right. You know what? You guys have at it. Let's see what you guys go for. I'm not putting mine in there. What do you guys do? We rich drain the kingdom treasury. I don't know about that. There's not that much money in the treasury. Oh, there's a tie. You know, stability can go down. Stability can go down a little bit. That's fine. I'll give you guys some trade. I'll give the barons some trade. The tragic tale of Cat and Valletta grows more and more popular, and the theater attendees climb to an all-time high. Some nobles even have private stages built of their estates, so they can enjoy the entertainment in their own homes. Not all the barons are pleased with the situation, however. The play makes a state look very bad, and the other nobles whisper behind his back during council sessions. As for you, your reputation is sealed as a tyrannical monster who tore a love-torn couple apart for no reason. I like the fact all barons chose something else. Yeah, it really be like that. Socialism. Far in the east, Count Yard Jaeger III is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests. You said you had a surprise for me. Indeed, here it is. Behold. Your Grace, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry. I hope you didn't overhear any. Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the king. It's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. Blood and stars. And just in time. The spy master trusts us so much that she's not noticed that we're fortifying the border. That means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the king and putting this fool in his place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos, bad enough that the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage, their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Good luck! Alright, you guys are doing pretty good. All you guys are doing pretty good. Hand! Cease! Sit! Stop! I swear. I don't know what it is that's trying. Stop! What are you trying to track? What are you tracking? A plot uncovered. Horror in the East. The good word. Oh boy. A plot uncovered. I've held them off as long as I can, Your Majesty, but Baron Rakara insists on an audience. Apparently it concerns the end of the world, though privately I think he's gone off the deep end. We have not much time, Your Highness. Let me present you my grand theory, what I call the general model. Well, remove this confused person. Begone out of my court, out of my courtroom. Oh, of course you'll prosecute me. This fits right into my model. The rot goes all the way up to the top. There shall now not be any buffoonery in my court. Before he can continue, the palace watch yanking him away with enthusiasm. Surprisingly, the rest of the barons barely react to the rest, and instead looking quite relieved. Oh gosh! Authority is now oppressive. Baron Riccara has been imprisoned. Riccara II has joined the council. Gosh, man, we're going through lords like crazy. We're going we're going through nobles like crazy. Oh, the good word. Hello, Dr. Musin. I've had an idea. Hello. The OGs still exist. My people back north are not the most religious in the kingdom. Unlike me, many still cling to their old pagan traditions. The problem is with all these foreign priests coming up north, no one ever listens to them. But I think the message came from their own. It might make a difference. You want to become a preacher? I can't blame them with the way the Archbishop acts. You want to become a preacher? Not the preacher exactly, just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it means to be a faithful adherent of the ninth god. Will you give me your blessing? I think it'd be better if you didn't rock the boat. Go forth and bring the good word to them, my love. Sure, why not? Think the ninth will make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the queen consort will tour the north. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Once she arrives, Hilda gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, pleading with them to abandon their heathen ways. It strikes a chord. The Archbishop happily announces that church attendance is rising all across the region. Wow. Horror in the East. Gosh, it's just bad all around for the East. The East has gotten it rough. Your Highness, a monster has been stalking at my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. Sounds ghastly. Only a few have seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. I know what this one is. Send the Count's army to deal with the abomination. Your guys' army is not that great. Offer a substantial bounty on the monster. This is no concern of ours. Alright, have at it. Nice. The bounty is placed. Hopefully some enterprising monster slayer will claim it soon. Alright. And in another season. It's auction time. Get your bidding fingers ready. Here we go. Starting the auction now. Let your money fly. Remember, it's !fund, then the one you want to fund, and then the money that you want to fund with. $1,999. Alrighty. Grand Bazaar and Observatory. Nice. Oh boy, what is this? A new baby. A new baby. Pagan prophecies. Northern chiefs, god speakers, have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess, you think it's all fake. What do I care about some pagan prophecy? And what does it say? Now beside the point, all I know is that this specific heresy is spreading like wildfire and must be stamped out immediately. What she means to say is the chief's plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many northerners believe it. Can someone please just tell me what it says? Oh, ninth above. Cut to the chase, what do I need to do? You must ensure that faith in the ninth god is strong across the kingdom. It will be our best defense against the pagans. Oh boy. Order priests to go north and decry the prophecy is false. Wow. Invent a counter prophecy, delay scheme for 1 season. I'll allow prophecy to spread, no one will believe it anyway. I mean, it's pretty high. I could, yeah. 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 Well. Nah. Is it gonna be split again? All right. Invent a counter prophecy. You have your scholars and theologians discover another prophecy which contradicts the first, written on older stone tablets found in the same archaeological site. Northern commoners are not sure what to believe. You've bought yourself some time. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Oh my gosh, why am I all the way over there? About my heir. Your marriage to Hilda has grown stale. Oh, you get along well. Some good memories together. But there's no spark. She cares more about the ninth god than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. Your royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Thank you. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duties in the kingdom, but I'm glad you found a way to have done well so far. There's something still missing, an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is absurd. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. Oh, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a night off for ruling, so you can get down to business. Alright, what's up with the march? A new baby? What's home, my liege? Some fine news with my peasants in the march. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing your birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark this occasion. The king sends his blessings. The king has no time for peasant brats. What? Gift the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Have at it. Voting time. Oh boy. It's tied. Well. I gotta go with that. Oh, huzzah! Shield your majesty. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. There is another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. Would you thank your highness? My only Slavic. The more Dukamuzins, the better. As long as the baby's not ugly. No, I'm the only Dukamuzin around here. The more Dukamuzins, the better. Grand, I'll have my housekeeper give them good news. Baron Rakara, too, hurries away. Child of the March, named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become. You can only hope you're around to see it. Oh, this is great. This is great. In the darkest depths of an eastern forest, Count Gardjager III has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk. The kingdom is at peace, and everyone looking for a new scandal to focus on. Not exactly the right climate to abduct a king. I could finally publish my memoirs, if you think that would cause enough of a distraction. No, I think that will do it. We need total chaos across the whole kingdom. You underestimate the impact of my memoirs. The counts aim to lower stability to 4 or less. East is very chaotic, yeah. The bees! Down in the march, Baron Estate is visiting the wizard Gordius in his tower of black basalt. Lava bubbles and cracks in the stone, somehow flowing uphill. Last night, I slept. I walked through the glittering halls of the Peri, and do you know what I saw? Ruined palaces, cracked and faded. The thrones of the Dream Queens stand empty. The hives are dead or dying. All goes according to plan. I suppose you can follow simple directions after all. As a reward, I grant you army a silver mirror which can reflect the rays of the sun as raging beams of fire. My thanks, great wizard. Now shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome king. Alright, barons, this is you. You get to vote. Vote now. Vote for your fate, barons. I mean, you kind of only have one option here. Better vote quick. And voting ended. Voting has closed. 0 vote nobles voted for. Curse him with a fate worse than death. Well, good luck. Worse than death. Well, it can be done, but it will require an additional fee. Enough gold to sink a galleon, perhaps. That's a good start. Bloody hell. I thought we'd only have some deal. No, something you should learn. Dealing with wizards is a tricky business. Now get me that gold. For the final stage of their scheme, barons must raise their trade to at least 10. You're 2 away. You could. The end game. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass the final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, and the final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win, and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win in ambitious events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. You know... Hand! Stop! What? I swear. The hand. What are you tracking? Stop tracking! Stop it! I don't know what you're tracking, but stop it. Let's see here. The accounts could give a little money to the treasury. The rest are... The counts are just getting the butt of it this whole time. Count being too rich. The deceased, the monster slayer, the crystal pox. Oh no, not the crystal pox. Not the crystal pox. Not the crystal pox. Alright, monster slayer. Your Majesty, you offered a bounty on the monster in the east. I could have collected it by now, but I wanted to speak to you first. Why? Last week I hunted the beast down, found it feasting on the remnants of some unlucky peasant. Dim creature lopped away before I could kill it, so I followed it at a distance. This beast made its way back to a grand keep. Before my very eyes, I witnessed this bloodthirsty beast transform into Countess Amalia. Do you know what manner of creature this might be? It's some kind of skin setter, no doubt. A nightmare beast that lives within Countess Amalia's skin and comes out at night. She will have no memory of her crimes, I'm sure. What should I do? Removing the head would be a good start. I can do the deed for a small fee. You know what? I'm putting this up to a vote. I'm letting you guys decide. Very well, Your Majesty. Whatever you say. Your council is shocked at the revelation that Countess Amalia is responsible for the horrors in the East. Who are you? Infamy! Libel! I am innocent! Order Countess Amalia to keep control of her condition. Arrest Countess Amalia as once. Send a team of Inquisitors to investigate these claims. Actually, yeah. We're arresting everyone. Dying over here. Oh my word. The vote is closed. Arrest Countess Amelia at once. When your knights arrive to arrest Countess Amelia, they are attacked by enormous beasts with cold black fur and claws like scythes. My authority is now tyrannical, and defiance is now 3. It slays dozens of knights. Once finally wounded beyond hope of recovery, it turns back into human shape. Countess Amelia lies on the floor, frail and limp and soaked in blood. Please, release me of my curse. Order Countess Amelia dragged back to your dungeons. Kill the beast. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys vote on this. Type a 1 for the top option and a 2 for the bottom option. Sorry, 2 against 1. Any of the other nobles want to put forth their vote? Can't read the consequences? Both of them are defiance raised. The first one is order Countess Amelia dragged back to your dungeons, and the second one is kill the beast. We need more people in your dungeon, my lord. I'm thinking the dungeons have it. Even if you vote to Major, be a tiebreak, I'm going dungeons. We put more people in the dungeons. My liege, we cannot allow those dangerous beasts to live. You place us all at risk. Defiance is now cordial. Defiance is now aloof. Quite fool! Countess Amelia may be a monster, but she still has noble blood like you or I. Countess Amelia is chained up in the dungeons beneath your palace. For months your dreams are haunted by her howling. Oh my gosh, we're just locking up everyone. Alright. Let's just get the crystal pox out of the way. Let's just get the crystal pox out of the way. It's not good. It is not good. Your Highness, I bring bad news. An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging the north. How many dead? Whole villages have succumbed. The disease is terribly violent. Your Majesty, if I may make a suggestion. Victims of crystal pox are only infectious at the boil stage. Once they are fully covered in crystal, they are no longer spread disease. Indeed, the pox crystals can be harvested and used in jewelry. If we allow the pox to spread, we can make money in the north. By Morgan's golden woman, what is the heartlessness even for you? The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. Is that what you want? For the north to lose money? Spread the crystal pox and harvest the gems. Do anything one way or another. Quarantine the north to prevent further spread. farming down, military down, faith down, stability down, personal money up, trade up. You know what? No. Alright, you guys have two choices. Vote. Voting time. Wait. I thought I did. Oh, monarchs vote? Oh. I thought that was veto. I thought I did a veto. Whoops. It said veto. Wait a second. I clicked on veto. Well, I guess we're making money, folks, and we're doing a bad here. We're doing bad. I thought I clicked veto. I didn't want you guys choosing A. Easy money. I mean, yeah. Need money for your government subsidy. Oh, man. This is an outrage! How many will die for your greed? How could the council condone this? The next day, you deliver a speech declaring that the crystal box is actually a giant hoax, and anyone who believes in it is a fool and probably a traitor. Sure enough, this causes the pox to spread like wildfire. Oh my gosh, over the next few months, the crystal pox ravages not just the north, but the entire kingdom, with thousands of peasants falling victim. Farms lie fallow, peasants turn away from a god that abandoned them. The north is farming is at a 1, the Mars farming is at a 2, the east farming is at a 1, the north military went down to 6, Mars' military is at 5, the east military is at 3, north's faith is 0, the Mars' faith is 6. The east faith is 6, the stability is now at 6. But on the bright side, you add a sparkling horror to the treasury. In fact, all the nobles make a tidy profit, even even Chief Major. Oh. The deceased. Well, we already have a lot of deceased. The elderly Chief Myra, a cousin many times removed of Chief Thistle, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90. Would you believe? Why are you telling me this? She was very wealthy, Your Majesty. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for her estate. Chief Maharada was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course, her estate should be mine. My late grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave her to our family. By Morgana's cauldron! That's a pitiful claim! Is mine due to my name? Give the estate to Thistle. Give the estate to Prakara. Redistribute the estate amongst northern peasants. Claim the estate for the treasury. Well, there's nothing I can do here. I can veto. Hello, Witch Cat. Welcome to the game. It's in its late stages. You know what? Have at it. Have at it. Just have at it. just have at it. Uh-oh. We have a tie. Uh-oh. We have a tie. Well. You know, how about that trade? How about that trade, Chiefs? How about that trade, Chiefs? How about that trade? The northern and Marcher nobles watch in outrage as peasants occupy the estate and move into the manor house. I'll remember this. Listen, there is nothing I can do about it. Using the late chief's Mahara's money, the peasants set up a marketplace on her land. Turns out to be a huge success with merchants flocking to the place in crowds. Oh man, this has been eventful. This has been eventful. Oh boy. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Tove, the chief's clanman, sits atop sits atop a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the Queen of the North, the Lord and soon to be Queen of the all kingdom. Glory to the Lordlander, chosen of Valter, glory to Morgana and the North. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false king in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Alright, chiefs, time to vote. What's your fate? What's your destiny? How are you gonna... How is your fate gonna play out? Lure the king to the north and sacrifice him in a pagan ritual? Or sacrifice thousands of goats to the old gods and call upon them to intervene? One of them is lower own defiance and the other one is raise own farming. Your farming's kind of pitiful, so I don't think that's gonna work out for you guys. Alright. Lower own defiance. So it is destined. So it'll be. Spread the word to all Morgana's children. The Thornbreaker has risen, and the false king will fall. But first we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers erupt throughout the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower their defiance to 3 or less. Good luck. Royal gamble, Sir Noble's vote. I like what I have. The uninvited guest, pox in the capital, howling from below. Oh boy. Let's just go with this one. Ever since you locked up that accursed eastern monster in the dungeons beneath your palace, your dreams have been filled with howling. A peaceful month. I don't know about that. Tonight is the same, howling inside your head, incessant. Head down to the dungeon and confront the monster. Order that monster to be killed. Suffer through it. Loudness, peaceful month. You know, sometimes your prisoners just have to be killed. Sometimes your prisoners just have to be killed. That's just how it is sometimes. Unless... Hey, Alpha, do you know if confronting the monster ends in death? Good question. You don't know? I'm worried. I kind of want to choose it, but I'm worried that it's just going to end in death. You killed it on capture, yeah. Alright, you know what? I don't want to risk it leading to death, so sometimes you kill your prisoners. That's just kind of how it is sometimes. Despite the lateness of the hour, you call for the captain of the palace watch and tell him to execute the monster at once. By the old gods, you're still obsessing over that monster in the dungeon, are you? I was having such a nice sleep. Your Majesty, that monster is actually Countess Amelia of the East. Won't the other counts be furious if we kill her without trial? Good point, but I suppose I'll suffer through it. I'll go down and make it stop its bloody racket. Don't question my orders. Your watch captain heads down to the dungeon, hefting a brutal-looking axe. Though the counts are outraged, you sleep peacefully. The uninvited guest. Council has ended early for the day, and you're off to visit your wife Hilda for a catch-up. But as you put your hand on the door handle to your chambers, you hear giggling coming from inside. Du kommen! Alarian. The king! I mean, your highness! This better not be what I think it is. That's when you recognize the second person in the room, Alarian, a Count of the East. He's renowned for being a heartbreaker, and you've crossed paths many times around the palace. I can see you two have a few things to talk about. He slips out of the room, leaving you and Hilda to stare at each other down. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Somehow not surprised he could have at least waited a few years. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Don't be good. Don't come listen. I'm so sorry. I never meant for this to happen. It all got away from me so fast. I'm surprised you do this, really. He seems nice. Can I meet him? It's fine. All nobles do this. It's fine. It's the medieval times. All nobles do this, right? Right. It's not fine, Duke Homusin. I've betrayed your trust, but it ends today. I will find Alarian and tell him that I won't be seeing him again. Hilda briskly recovers her discarded clothes and heads off in search of Alarian, leaving you alone. I'll teach that snake Alarian to suit for my life. I'll let Hilda deal with this. Spend the rest of the afternoon in your bedroom alone. Suddenly you don't feel much like attending your royal duties. Oh boy, pox in the capital. Your Majesty, the crystal pox has spread from the north to the capital itself. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. Our streets are covered in glittering statues of the afflicted. Stability is now at a 5. Oh no! Indeed, Your Majesty. If only we could have prevented it. In any case, rumor has spread among the peasants. They believe the only cure for the crystal pox is the king's touch. What exactly do they mean by that? Exactly what it sounds like. You laying your hands upon the one of the afflicted and, I don't know, blasting them with your royal healing powers. But I don't have royal healing powers. We both know that, but the common folk have always been superstitious about the hidden magics of the king. If you don't heal a few of them, then they may storm the palace just to get their hands on you, or rather your hands on them. I hate this. I suggest we look to the council for guidance. Alright. Where's my veto button? Okay, that's the veto. That's the veto button. I am vetoing that. Alright. Have at it. Vote away. It's voting time. Let the crystal pucks run its course. All right. All right. Only a few. Succeeded. Palace Watch brings a small number of carefully vetted peasants into the palace. Each of them has a solid character reference and an appropriately tragic backstory. Orphans, widows, etc. Thank you kindly for this, your majesty. They are pitiable to behold, each encrusted with oozing boils and crystalline growths. You pass down the line, touching them solemnly on the forehead, and they are ushered out of the palace. Turns out you can't really cure it. The crystal pox continues to ravage the capital, but the legend of your personal intervention spreads far and wide. Soon half the kingdom believes in your healing touch. My authority can't go any higher. When the pox finally passes, gemstones litter the streets, but the people are too busy mourning to pick them up. The treasurer has sent her servants collect them under cover of darkness. Man, treasury is booming. The treasury is booming. All right. A city in flames, famine your heir. Hey, heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die? I ask that my crown be passed down too. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My son. I pass it down to my son. The civil nobles break down to a polite applause. By designating an heir, you've committed the stability of the kingdom. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son. What is his name? Duke Muzen II! Most pleasing, your majesty. I'm sure little Duke Muzen II will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the spy master soon. Oh boy. Alright. City in flames. Let's go. What happened in March? My lord, there has been a terrible fire in the city of Kalenburg. Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of commoners have died. What's caused the fire? The warehouse was storing lamp oil unsafely in immense quantities. The owners were in the middle of haggling over prices when one of the merchants lit his pipe. Oh, those absolute idiots. I'm sorry to hear your city's gone up in flames. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. Rebuild the city exactly as it was. Rebuild in stone rather than wood. No, offer no help. Introduce warehouse regulations so this never happen again. I mean, we can. I would afford it. Get that stability down. Or not stability, but defiance down. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I think everyone's just gone boned this dynasty. Oh, last vote right at the last second. It was gonna be a tie. Oh man. Most of the townsfolk celebrate that justice has been done, and future disasters have been averted, though the barons who bear the cost of rebuilding grumble that money would have been much more helpful. Bloody hell, what's the point of having a king in the first place? Meanwhile, merchants chaffed against the new regulations. Many migrate to other regions where the laws are less restrictive. Oh, wow. Alright, what's this famine? Oh, hello, your majesty. I've traveled all the way from the east to beg you to do something about the price of rain. I can't afford to feed my family. A day of backbreaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. Oh my gosh, I brought my stability down way low. She's right. The grain price in the east is beyond our control. Greedy merchants rake in profit while the common folk starve. Put a cap on the price of grain. 100% authority. Subsidize grain and ensure it's sold for half its worth. The free market will correct itself in due time. Voting time. Have at it. All right. You place a strict price cap on grain. When the willy merchants find a way around it, you order a few of them hanged as example for the rest. The trade is now poor in the east. This short... Oh, wow. This short, sharp lesson does wonders. Soon enough, grain is cheap again, and no merchant dares to say a word. Hopefully, most of the peasants will stay alive until next harvest. Farming's up to 3, and stability's back up to 5. Oh, my word. Hey, auction time. All right, get your money ready. Get your bend fingers ready. Here comes the auction starting now. You guys have a lot of money. Remember, it's exclamation point fund, then the letter you want, and then the amount of money you want. Money. Alright. Down with the red team. Oh man, you got the aqueduct for chiefs and the bazaar for the barons. Wow. Alpha. Alright. Low on lumber. What is that? Petty vengeance. Alright. My ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's army is mediocre at least. Your Majesty, you won't be doing any conquering anytime soon. Wow. That raised defiance up by a bit. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of your own, but your other advisors have other ideas. Your Majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the Ninth God, the Church will lend our full support. With the backing of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. The common folk are a sleeping giant, and even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Elma the Wise. There's a legend that the king who recovers it will rule over a golden age. Create a kingdom-wide spy network, stability, and trade. That's not happening. Get elevated by the church. That's not helping. Authority and faith. I mean, I have the authority, but not the faith. I mean, with the chiefs, become beloved by the common folk. Stability and farming. Recover the Scepter of Sages. Faith and trade. No faith in the North, my lord. I mean, my only option really is the church with authority and faith. Being my authority is 10. And it's 6 and 6 in the other two, but 0 in the north. That's kind of my only option at the moment. It's kind of my only option. Stability is not really there, and trade's not really there either. I'm going with authority and faith. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll send word to my priests. But of course, you need to be worthy. Your priority is to raise your authority in the kingdom's overall faith as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion amongst the nobles. Well, petty vengeance. Your Grace, I regret to inform you that a group of Eastern priests in the East have started to preaching against your rule, calling it an ill-begotten heathen. Well, gosh darn it! My informants tell me this was the work of Count Alien. As for the reason why, I could not possibly guess. Her expression tells you that she absolutely could and has made a few guesses, but no matter. I assure you, we counts had no part in this. Send troops to break up these troublemakers. Write a strongly worded letter ordering the rabble-rousers to disperse. Let the counts deal with it. Authority! Authority! Yeah, let's go authority! No, then I let the counts tell that. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm alright. Jeez, this is some wacky dynasty we have going on here. Is it gonna be a tie? And I get to decide the tiebreaker. It's a tie! And I get to decide the tiebreaker. Authority! Here comes authority. The letter's enough to force the treasonous curs into submission. Clearly, they were not very well organized in the first place. In the meantime, you have more pressing matters to attend to. Your spy master pulls you aside. How shall we deal with this pesky Ilarion? Turn the other counts against him. Just hire an assassin already. Arrest. I'll turn the other cheek for now. The assassin's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, and I have the money for it. I mean, the treasury is booming. The treasury is booming. Assassin's Creed him, yeah! Assassin's Creed! Let's go, authority! You spare no expense in showing Count Ilarion the full depths of your ire. Your spy master hires one of the Viper's children, especially for this task, and Ilarion is dead by the end of the week. That will teach those horrible nobles to think twice before seducing your very own wife. Low on lumber. Your Majesty, will you tell these superstitious chiefs to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. I've told you 1,000 times, County. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract, and said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Your Grace, the chiefs can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. It's this all over again. The counts have a contract with, and many go logging. Let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the chiefs. Turn the forest into a joint eastern-northern hunting reserve. Fence off the area to make sure no one goes near it. Voting time. Uh-oh. It's a tie. Who's gonna be the tiebreaker? I'm gonna be the tiebreaker. Fence off the area. Authority! But my lumber! I paid for that! My gosh, your defiance. Give it a rest, won't you? The council has spoken and it's for your own good. When it's clear the council won't reconsider its position, Count A Wicket slinks back into east. The haunted forest falls back into obscurity and legend. Alright, we end another season. Barons, I mean, you Barons, you're kinda well off there. But then you define, oh, you know what? The treasury is doing so good. The treasury is doing so good. All of you take a bribe. All of you take a bribe. The treasury is doing good. Ambition, sainthood. Thanks for the follow. You're joining in right near, well, kind of late game here. But welcome. We're gonna have a crazy dynasty here. It's very crazy. Lots. We've thrown so many people in jail. Ambition sainthood. Your Majesty, I've received messages from the priests beyond the capital. They've been working hard to promote your power in every sermon. As they should. I love to see church and state working together. Absolutely, Your Majesty. Listen to the priest's letters. Your command of the kingdom is masterful, Your Majesty. The nobles are in no position to push back against you. Now the true journey of sainthood begins. We will scour the kingdom for miracles, so that you can show the holiness of your rule. Please thank your priest for me. Oh, they need no thanks. More than ever, they serve the crown, and the ninth as one. I shall write to my priests directly. They will investigate any potential miracles and send word once they find something. 30% faith, wait for a miracle. Failed. After a few weeks, the Archbishop returns with an immensely sour expression. In the east, the pig seemed to be sick, but then she got up and walked. And a villager in the march claimed that his statue of Saint Bertrand started crying, but his neighbors say it was just the rain. How can we make this work? We must bring the lost sheep back to our flock. Without a faithful kingdom, there is little to be done. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's faith as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. Oh boy, the Wandering Bard. This is a long one. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Not just any song, bard, Your Highness, the best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. Increase faith in a kingdom, including the north. Uh-oh. Ruh-oh. Ruh-roh. A song, you say, about me? Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse and all, but ready. I've saved the best of work for you, my king. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? Which would you like to inquire? Teach them to fear me. Teach them to love me. Oh, Raggy. Need to sleep, nodding off in a chair. Fill me in on who wins. When I'm done, I will. I'll definitely fill you in, Alpha. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the Crown Lands will know of your benevolence. Pray, I need but only a small payment of 500 gold for the time. Discounted rate for esteemed as yourself. You deserve more than that. What about 1,000? Oh, very well. Take your money. 50% chance. Pay you. Don't be silly. I'm the king. Have a good sleep, Alpha. Very well. Take your money. Bard nods enthusiastically and heads out to do your bidding. The song has succeeded. Yeah, stability rises. Yeah. The song has desired effect with everyone praising your good nature. Yeah. What else is there? Oh, irritating visitors. Your Highness, I simply can't stand it any longer. I need you to do something. Whatever is the matter? I have filthy peasants scrabbling all over newly built Grand Bazaar, knocking over stalls, bothering paying customers. They've heard legends of buried treasure beneath sight. Total nonsense, of course. I need you to keep these greedy treasure gobbers off my hand. Actually, these rumors might not be nonsense. After conquering the March, King Alred the Great is said to have buried a huge stash of stolen loot. Spoils of war in the area. Why would he waste some perfectly good gold by burying it? King Alred had spent plenty of cash by that point. Presumably he meant to come back and dig it all up that one day. But he went off to invade Kurth and got himself killed. Maybe this is an opportunity, though. What are you suggesting? We could search for the treasure ourselves, send a team of diggers to take the place apart, brick by brick, and dig deep into the foundations. By my honor, what are you all saying? That would destroy the whole place. Clicking the arrow. Take the building apart in search of treasure. Place sentries around the Grand Bazaar to keep treasure hunters at bay. Dig up a fake treasure hoard to pretend the gold has been found. Leave my houses alone. You know what? I'll just leave it up to you guys. I'm not gonna do any of the other things. Leave it up to you guys. Burn it down and dig through the ashes. Alright. B has it. Your Highness, to build something and then tear it apart would be completely foolish and a waste of precious noble wealth. Alright, end of the season. Yeah, it's fine. I like what I have. Call for apprentices. Oh no. A nice soak. Where's it there? A horrible haunting. Oh no. Oh no. What's the haunting? During a meeting with the council of nobles, commotion erupts as Chief Tissel lets out a piercing scream. By the old gods! Gods be gone! It's here! It's here! He faints away, falling to the ground with a crash. By the ninth god, someone fetch water. Oh, he'll be fine! What was that blabbering about? Fetch some water. Servant runs for water and holds it to Tissel's mouth. I thought I'd be safe from it here, but unfortunately... When we built that aqueduct on my lands, some manner of spectre was disturbed and made me its target. 9 times out of 10, whoever joined this game streams, I end up bald, so I guess I just need to be red to finally get hair. What's going on exactly? Ugh. Are we really entertaining this nonsense? I hear voices, your highness. Little pinpricks on the back of my mind. Just now I saw a horrid grey shape hanging over me. Its face a rotting mask. We are too old for campfire tales, Tissel. I beg your highness, gathered nobles, come to my aid. We must banish this wraith. Send Inquisitor to exercise the site. 0 faith. Research the land on which the aqueduct is built. Ignore this situation, all will be fine. Have at it. Have at it. Go. Vote. Voting time. Oh boy. 0% chance with faith. Yep. This is going to go swimmingly. The High Inquisitor sends a team of her most pious agents to investigate. They report back swiftly. Failed. Faith can go no lower. The spirit was stronger than any of us thought, Your Majesty. Obviously, the chiefs aren't devoted enough to the ninth god. The chiefs aren't happy to be told that the Inquisitor's failure is their fault. A nice soak. Blood and stars, what a nice name is that smell. Oh my gosh. A bit of lavender oil, little rose. Well, it's vile. Stay away from me, if you please. Won't you do much good? Everyone in the north is bathing on these days, all thanks to our aqueduct's pristine waters. Why have I been bathing nearly once a fortnight? That sounds wonderful, but you're getting rid of the natural stink that wards off disease. That sounds wonderful. It certainly is. In fact, the council should establish public bathhouses in cities all across the kingdom. Revolutionary. Dracov's bones, really? Doesn't warm water pucker the skin? Warn the kingdom about the dangers of bathing. Have the king bathe in public to show the benefits. Build bathhouses. Authority! Authority! Voting time! Voting time, ding-ling-a-ling. Oh boy, we have a tie. We have a tie. Well, seeing as my treasury is a little dangerously low now, how about some trade? Vote X. How about some trade? Oh boy. You proclaim that bathing is potentially lethal. After all, who wants to soak in their own filth for hours on end? Pots are for stews and chowders. Hand! Sit! Stop! I don't know what you're dragging, but stop it. Several weeks later, Eastern craftspeople invent a coarse sand soap shaker for dry bathing. It's not the most comfortable thing to use, but it catches on outside the north as alternatives to soaking. Call for apprentices. Oh boy. Grim tidings, Your Majesty. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Turnpole. I believe it's Pestia, the Lady of Pestilence. Tell me more about this wizard. Wizards have managed to attain creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor would dare move against them openly. Pastille has influence over plagues, diseases, insects, and other horrid things like that. She's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking lowborn from all over the East are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants! Major Apocalypse have decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those villagers are no match. It'll be the most powerful noble this council have ever seen. Sounds delightful and not at all likely to spread the clap. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Then we'll assemble the council. Thank you, Your Highness. I'm leaving this up to you guys. I'm not throwing anything in there. I'm not throwing my weight in there. It's up to you guys. Vote away. Maybe you want to forbid yourself from traveling to Terranpole. Oh, jeez. I suppose that was an acceptable compromise. Major Apocalypse begins his journey to Terranpole immediately. Major Apocalypse's wealth has decreased to 0. My treasury is booming. His successor, Chief Major II, inherits his position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of his wealth as payment. Pastia's presence in Terranpole attracts all sorts of visitors. Through the power of her land magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. Farming down and trade up. How dare! You are now Major II. Major Apocalypse II. In the season. This is a long one. This is actually really a long one. They don't usually go this long. They actually don't usually go this long. Ambition, Sainthood. Creeping Dread. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I sent my priests to investigate any potential miracles and send word once they find something. We are trying our best. Hopefully we hear back soon. Wait for a miracle. 50% chance. Failed. After a few weeks, the Archbishop returns with an immensely sour expression. Little of note that has happened to suggest anything miraculous, Your Majesty. Worse, the people are drifting away from the church services. We must bring the lost sheep back to your flock. Without a faithful kingdom, there's little to be done. To improve your chances of victory, yep, it's the same. By this point, usually the kingdom is on fire and the king-queen is very, very dead or has slept with a merfolk. Yeah, basically, yeah. Creeping Dread. Your Majesty, the High Inquisitor's attempts to fix my poor aqueduct are worse than useless. Oh no, what's happening? Terrible! It's terrible! I never thought the Jeeves would be so overwrought. As there no even proof that so-called ghost's presence. Every time I visit the aqueduct, a terrible cold spuds down my back and my neck, and then I hear a voice calling my name. He claims being my great-great-uncle Ghana, who died last century in a dreadful hunting accident. He says if I don't pay attention, my lineage will be doomed and my name dishonored. Leave. Very well, let's call a vote. You're heading to bed. Alright, Major. Sleep well. Please, Your Greatness, help free me from this terrible trial. I mean, this is a northerner. The cold down the back of his neck could be rain, and they'd be confused. Hire adventurers to deal with it. Tell Chief Thistle to offer something valuable to appease the ghost. If the ghost wants Chief Thistle to listen, he should do so. Faith decrease. More than you can't. Destroy the aqueduct. Alright, vote away. We got ourselves a tie here. Who's going to be the tiebreaker? Alright, there's the tiebreaker. Alrighty then. Sorry, Alpha. This'll hurt you away to just do that scowling. Oh, wow. Whether great-great-uncle Gunnar is happy with the offering remains to be seen. What is there now? What is this? Rogue Golem. Oh boy. A rogue golem crossed into our territory over the Ashbenden border, Your Highness. This could be an exciting opportunity. Why did it cross over here? It was instructed to take a trench, but evidently I'm not told when to stop. They have dug 16-mile furrow through landscape and over a border out of time we stopped it. Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead. Your Majesty, the barons would drown their own grandmothers to gain an advantage over Ashmead, or over the chiefs and counts. Golems are an offense to the ninth god, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. Use it as a source of labor. Add it to the Marcher army. Take it apart and figure its secrets. Destroy it. Faith increase, stability, yeah. Yeah, destroy it. Trade, we need to remember. Destroy it! Raise the faith! Ding ding! Take it apart and figure out its secrets. Oh boy. Voting has closed. The secrets of the golems have been a mystery for too long. I'll put our very best artisans to work figuring it out. Go on, clicking the button. Trade challenge succeeded. A few weeks later, Baroness Shubshikomi reports back with a gleeful smile. It's slow going, my liege, but getting somewhere. In a few months, I think we'll have cracked it. Alright, and another season. Oh my gosh. Hey, auction time! Get your bid fingers ready and your money readier. Time to bid on this stuff now. What will it be? What will it be? What building will get built? Who's gonna put forth what money to what? Remember, it's exclamation point fund, then the letter of which you want to fund, and the amount of money you want to fund with. Looks like B, the Grand Bazaar, increasing trade for the barons. Everyone's going for the bazaar. And the faith. Yeah, go faith, raise faith. Yeah, let's go. F, decreasing stability. Wait a second. Well, trade went up for the barons. The stability went down. Not like you can do anything about rebelling because of my authority. Oh boy. A visit from the Archbishop. Wizardly meddling. Secret of the Golems. A visit from the Archbishop. Let's see what this is all about. Recall the ghost haunting Chief Tistle. His tribute appeased the thing, and it's causing no more problems. But that's a problem in itself, and it's a tiny step from that to making offerings to appease their hideous northern gods. We must send ninth priests to the north without utmost urgency. We risk losing these souls to heathenry. Freh? What nonsense! Why bother when it's just stir up the great Uncle Gunnar again? Send more priests to the north. Hey, you get farming for some reason. Ignore the Archbishop's request. Faith can't go any lower than it already is. Encourage trade of anti-ghost trinkets. Let's go with A. Increase that faith. Oh, stretch. Oh man, my back. Faith can't go down any more than it already is down. Hey, there we go. We got ourselves a tie, and I'm the tiebreaker. Faith. Oh. You're at a 10 now. Oh, defiance is now treasonous. Thistle grumbles at a great deal about priests poking around on northern lands. The Archbishop sends you a note and thanks. I don't think there's any chiefs here, so there's actually really nothing I can do about it. From the north, there is no more talk of appeasing ghosts, and thankfully, great-great-uncle Gunnar remains silent. In fact, it's said that the water from the aqueduct is even sweeter in the wake of these events. Wizardly meddling. Acts of my ancestors! How many times do I have to tell you? He's not my responsibility anymore. It was your father who stole all my gold. Someone must pay. Have mercy, your greatness. The former chief, Major, turned up at my estate, demanding my jewelry and valuables, saying they were needed and tenable for research. He kept babbling about strong electromagnetic fields or some such nonsense. I warned you, wizards always cause trouble. Wealth too low, forced Chief Major to pay for his father's theft. Compensate Jaeger III from the treasury. Summon the wizard answer for her apprentice crime. Council will have to do without their pretty necklaces. I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Just go for it. Have at it. You're pretty spread out here. Oh, tiebreaker at the last second. Voting has closed. Send out the summons, but receive no answer. Either Pestia thinks you are not a threat, or that you are simply not worth your time. In the meantime, more counts are soon deprived of their valuables. Chickens, cigars, family heirlooms, and a few prize hogs, all in the name of progress, or so Major claims. Authority dropped down to 9. Oh no. Oh no. More people in jail. We kinda die, yeah. Kinda do. We have cracked it, Your Highness. Golems are pounded by scrolls and built with words of character over the Ashmond machine code. We could build golems of our own. We need to pray to God over to 2. Need I even say it? Heresy! Heresy! Wealth too low, allow it. The barons must donate massively to the church. Allow it without restriction. Allow it, but the golems must be powered by prayers to the 9th. Forbid it utterly. Machine God, I'm in. Have at it. Voting time, have at it. Oh boy. Oh man, this has been a dynasty and a half. My lord. Good lord. Alright, C has it. Faith goes down even more. Oh my gosh, it goes all the way down to 1! Oh, the church takes a massive hit when such heresy is allowed openly in the march. More and more common folk drift away from the 9th god. We make our own religion. Oh my word. Meanwhile, dozens of church factories are built in Cordova's name, and soon marcher armies are bolstered with Unitarian clay giants. Oh my good lord. End the season. You know what? Goal is raise religion, therefore my goal is to lower it and raise trade. Cruel tax chiefs, they're all gone. I mean, yeah, there's no chiefs here to do anything, so. And bribe everyone else. I'm gonna bribe, I'll do that and bribe the counts. Continue to rebel and report. More and more regions are able to rebel as their defiance stat is higher than both authority and stability. Yep, I know. But there are no chiefs here. How do I see noble list? Yeah, there are no chiefs here. So it's fine. It's fine. Clairvoyant visit. Winter chill. And ambition sainthood. Clairvoyant visit. Oh boy. Your Majesty, my liege. Bound rock hard to the second has been having prophetic dreams. It is true. I confront the veil betwixt now, and some way is off. This is ridiculous. I took a look to the future. It speaks through me. No more, no less. You've been dreaming of the machine god again, Rikara. For instance, Chief Major II should beware of the birds for next season. And I saw a vision of Chief Tistel body floating on dark water. What? Gods be good! Please, Majesty, have foretell the future for the Council. We gain insight into great mysteries. Oh my gosh. Alright, just this once. Begin the visions. Throw this charlatan into the dungeon. Make Baron Rocket second official council advisor. Well... have fun! There is no seat to vote. I vetoed it. Oh, man. Close yet so far. Oh, man. Voting is closed. What is this gonna do? Baron Rotcrust II spreads a dark velvet sit cloth onto the floor, sits cross-legged and closes his eyes. After a moment's silence, he gasps. Fantastic, Your Highness. Something wonderful beyond the veil. Let me gather myself so I may understand what lies ahead. Peace, my liege. I see it spreading like silk across land. Treat good fortune with wisdom, Majesty, for luck can disappear like frost and flames. Wow. Beaming Baroness Shub-Shikumi whisks him out. You think you spot a couple of coins changing hands, but you can't be sure. Sure enough, the Chancellor soon reports a new tax treaty with Ashmead that puts the kingdom at a great advantage. Ricardo II must have known what he was talking about. Nick, hey, nick some of your money. Sainthood. Oh boy. Yep, sent priests. Hopefully hear back soon. 60% chance. Failed. Low note. Worse. Yep. 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 Alright, what is this winter chill? The eastern winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Grace. I can still feel it in my bones. Ha! You counts don't know the meaning of the word cold. Your Majesty, this is no joke. We can add more logs to the fire. I found the secret is layers. It's not just about me. In the east, the river's frozen, and people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost his entire finger. You're the number one. I'm obsessed with golems and Rakra as a prophet. Yeah, that sounds like you guys in the Barrens. Oh boy. Send food to build eastern stockpiles. Send northern troops to clear snow and ice. Mess with the chiefs, I'm in. Alright, time to vote. Oh my word. This has been a game and a half. B has it. Let's see if it succeeds. It succeeded. Defiance can't go any higher. Northern mercenaries soon arrive in the east and get to work. They clear vast swaths of snow and ice with shovels and pickaxes, so the air is still chilly. Eastern peasants quickly grow more confident about leaving their homes. Soon merchants can come and go more easily. Markets set up again, and citizens waddle from stall to stall wrapped in huge furs. The east is well on the way to recovery. In the season. I'm fine with the current laws. Rebellion report. Alright. Jailbreak. Something. What? A murdered priest. Oh no. Bad mushrooms. Let's deal with the faith stuff first. A priest has been attacked by a mob of ruffians in a village in the march. The poor man, rest his soul, was beaten to death. This is a terrible crime, but there are migrating factors. The Mont has been suffering from a terrible famine. The priest in question was known to be holding food for himself, and yet lectured his starving flock about the importance of charity. Can you blame the common folk for reacting as they did? How dare you defend them? They beat an innocent man to death. Faith goes down even more. I'm not letting you take my faith down even more. No. It was a terrible crime, which I definitely didn't cause by worshipping science. B sounds funny. Don't trust pretty. They're into bees. Yeah, estate has had to deal with bees. Oh man. What? You expect me to give out bread to the people who murdered a member of my church? Hop to it. Faith goes up, stability goes down. Don't make me repeat myself. The council has spoken, Your Holiness. All three are the same. I'm going with the bottom one. I met a wizard that looks... What? WTF? Yeah. Yeah. The Archbishop goes with great reluctance, but when he arrives in the village with his stacks of food, he's all smiles and forgiveness. Popularity of the church skyrockets. Yay! He uses his newfound popularity to blame the crown for the march's predicament. The peasants turn on you and mutter about revolution. It's a petty but effective revenge. Jailbreak. My lord, do you remember Baron Rakara? The first? That's you, isn't it? Oh, the fellow threw in my dungeon. That's you, isn't it? No, Your Majesty. You are confused. I'm talking about my old disgraced forebearer. Oh, the fellow who threw in my dungeon. That's right, my uncle. We will throw him in prison for peddling conspiracy theories. Well, he escaped. He cunningly concealed his escape tunnel behind a 6-foot-wide oil painting of cavorted nymphs. Be good! Why was his villain allowed such a painting in a cell at all? Villain or not, was accommodated accordingly at the Baron's request. Let me hunt down